Good morning, 109 Minions. I am so happy you're here today for lesson 35. We are more than halfway through our learning videos. You have been doing an amazing job, and I'm so proud of you for keeping up, staying motivated, and making those brains grow. You are incredible, and you're going to be such smart first graders. Miss LaPlaca and Miss Senior are going to be like, whoa, these kids know so much. Let's start by singing Friends in Our Class. Ready? Friends in our class, friends in our class, friends in our class, friends in our class, friends in our class. There's Valentina and Sophia, Sebastian and Natalie, Mariana and Manuel, Kimberly and Kennedy, friends in our class. Friends in our class, friends in our class, friends in our class, friends in our class. There's Cassandra and there's Junalise, Jaden and Isabel, Emily and Edmarky, Draven and Brayden, friends in our class. 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 There's Aubriana and Aria, Anthony and Anderson, Annis, Alexia, Miss Minion, and YouTube, friends in our class. 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 And our share is that my brother is going to law school. He found out yesterday that he got in, and he's going to be going to study more and more and more, and I am so proud of him. So you can do a little silent cheer for Miss Minion's brother. At some point I'll get him to make a video so you can see him. He looks like me, but he's really tall. Alright, let's do our poem. This is an old one from Valentine's Day. Let's see if you remember it. Valentine poem. Read it with me. If I could be the postman for just one single time, I'd choose to carry Valentines so lovely and so fine. I would not mind the heavy load or mind my tired feet. If I could scatter happiness up and down the street. And I wanted to show you a special word thing in this poem. Do you see this double E, the E-E? I want to give you a hint. That doesn't say eh. That actually makes the long E sound. E. Hear it? F-E-T. Feet. If that's feet, what is this word? Stir, eat. See that double E in there? Anytime you see that double E, you know that that's going to say E, like eagle, that long E sound. Let's go ahead and look at our message. Today is Monday, May 18th, 2020. Dear Room 109 Minions, good morning, evening, or afternoon. What is 12 take away 6? Love, Miss Minion. Let's do that on our fingers. Ready? 12 take... Oh, do we have 12 fingers? No, we don't. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to teach you a new strategy for how to use your fingers when it's more than 10. We only have 10 fingers, but we need 12. Watch this. This is called counting back. I'm going to start at 12, and I'm going to put down 6 fingers to show I'm taking away 6. I'm going to make 6 jumps, okay? And then we see what number I get to. So watch. Let me put up 6 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the numbers I need to take away. So I have 12. Take away 1 is 11. Take away 2, 10. Take away 3 is 9. Take away 4 is 8. Take away 5 is 7. Take away 6 is 6. 12 take away 6 is 6. Watch that again. Ready? I have 6 fingers up to remind myself to take away 6. I start at 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I take away 6 numbers shown on my 6 fingers to show the counting backwards, to show that I made 6 jumps backwards. I had 12. I jumped back a number 6 times, and now I have only 6. You could do this on a number line too. Let me show you. All right, let's start at 12. Let's subtract 1 each time. Take away 1 is 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made 6 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get the number 6. 12 take away 6 is 6. Look, each time I jumped, I took away 1 more. Take away 1, take away 1, take away 1, take away 1. See? 12 take away 1 is 11. If I have 12 and I get rid of 1, I get 11. We do that again and again and again. If we take away 1 6 times, that's the same as taking away 6. 12 take away 6 equals 6. It might be a little confusing. That's a first grade math thing, but I like to get your brains ready for first grade math. Awesome. Did you like that? All right, let's go ahead and do our sight words. All right, what word is this? He. H-E spells he. Will. W-I-L-L spells will. Be. B-E spells be. They. T-H-E-Y spells they. What word is that? Will. They. He. Be. Haha. He be. Those rhyme. They. Will. Choice day. You choose how you want to practice sight words. Tiene una lección para practicar palabras a la vista. Pause the video now and make our review sight words using magnetic letters and write them on the whiteboard. Pausa el video ahora y crea nuestras palabras de uso visual de revisión con letras magnéticas y escribales en el whiteboard, en el pizarra. Or, pause the video now and rainbow write our review sight words. Pausa el video ahora y escribe a crayons nuestras palabras de revisión. So, readers, today I was thinking about painting and about chocolate. Yep, painting and chocolate milk. You're probably thinking, silly Miss Minion, that has nothing to do with reading. But here's the thing. It has everything to do with reading. Follow me on this one. Okay. You know how sometimes when you're painting, you mix 2 colors together? You take some red paint and some yellow paint, and you put them together and you get like an orange color. You blend them together. Or sometimes I blend things when I cook. Like sometimes I'll take some milk and put some chocolate syrup in it, and I get chocolate milk. But I'm telling you this because readers and writers don't just blend colors and foods together. They also blend sounds. Today, I want to teach you that sometimes readers can blend the beginning sounds together to help them solve words. Readers can get their mouths ready for the beginning part of tricky words. And this is amazing because we already know so many blends that we learned in phonics. You know, all of these are going to help you. Ready? Today we're going to start actually by looking at blends as writers. And then we're going to think about how we can use them as readers. Let's say you wanted to write a story about this. What's this called? That's right, a stapler. I'm going to write some of that word on my board. You can do this on your whiteboard with me. Now think. Say the word really, really slowly and see if you can hear the sounds. two of them at the start of the word. Stapler, stapler, stapler. What do you hear? Do you hear s and t? Stapler. They blend together really close. It's actually kind of hard to hear both sounds. You have to really say it slowly and listen. Ready? Let's try another one. What if you wanted to write about this? A smile. Say the word really slowly. Smile. Smile. You can do this on your whiteboard with me. Smile. What sounds do you hear in the beginning? Write it on your whiteboard. Smile. See how that works? Now let's think about it in reading. I'm going to get out a book and you're going to help me get my mouth ready by noticing some blends at the beginning of words. All right, I am working on this book called A Cat Has Four Paws by Jake Walker. And I was on this page and I was hoping you could help me with these blends. Ready? A turtle has a hard, I don't know that word. Can you help me by figuring out the blend in the beginning? Can you blend SH together? What special sound does it make? That's right, shovel. Sh, o, sh, o. A turtle has a hard sh, l. Oh, shell. That makes sense. That looks right with the letters. That sounds right. A turtle has a hard shell. And it makes sense with what's going on in the picture. Can you see the shell? An elephant has a long, can you help me with this one? Let's start by blending the t and the together. Tur, tura, trun, trunk, trunk. That looks right with the letters. I blended the TR. That sounds right. An elephant has a long trunk. And that makes sense with the pictures. See how I can use those blends? When you're figuring out a tricky word and you see two letters in the beginning, blend them together and see. Does that help you get your mouth ready? Readers, from this day forward, whenever you're reading, remember that sometimes, just like chocolate syrup and milk can go together to make chocolate milk, two letters can go together to make a blend. Before you start reading today, think, what blends do I already know? And what blends am I going to use in my reading? When you see a blend, focus extra hard on blending the letters together, getting your mouth ready, and using that to help you figure out the word. All right, for your reading homework today, I want you to read, and use all these skills we learned. But I also want you to write about your reading in your reading journal. Open to the next blank page. And respond to your reading in the way that we've learned. You can write anything. You can write what you like, what you don't like, a favorite character, a favorite part, something you learned, something that was funny or silly or sad. Just make sure you write the title, the author, you draw a picture, and write one or more sentences. Remember that you have these sentence starters to help you. This can help you get ideas about what you could write. For instance, you could say, I like, or I like this book because. I don't like this book because. My favorite part is, because. My favorite character is because or I learned. Have a great time reading and have an even better time writing. I can't wait to see what you do. Pause now to do your reading homework. Pausa ahora para hacer tu tarea de lectura. Read your books. Then write a response to your reading in your reader's journal. You can write about what you liked, didn't like, a favorite part, or something you learned. Anything you want. Remember that you need to write the title, the author, a picture, and at least one sentence. Lee tus libros. Luego escriba una respuesta a su lectora en el diario de su lectora. Puede escribir sobre lo que le gustó, lo que no le gustó, una parte favorita, o algo que aprendió. Recuerde que debe escribir el título, el autor, una imagen y al menos una oración. All right, writers. So today I want to show you how I use my writing checklist to make sure my writing is ready to go out into the world. Remember, before we share our writing with friends and family and anyone who wants to read our writing, it's important that we make sure it's really good and ready. Let me get out my writing. Here it is, baking bread. First thing I want to do is look through every page to make sure I have 2 finger spaces. That's the first thing on the checklist. Now, should I just check on the front page? No, I need to check on all the pages. I have them there. Good. Do I have 2 finger spaces all over this page? Yep, that one looks good. And this page. And this page. Yep, that looks good. Okay, I'm going to check it off. Check! Okay, neat handwriting. Let me look. You want to go thing by thing. I can't say, oh yeah, definitely I have neat handwriting. No. You gotta go and look for everything. Okay, neat handwriting. Oh yeah, my handwriting looks really good. Notice how it stays in between the lines, just like we practiced during phonics. All right, I've checked every page. Check! What about hearing lots of sounds in every word? One way to check this is to go through and see if I can read the word again. If it's hard to tell what word it was, that probably means you need to add more sounds. Baking Bread by Miss Mignette. First, I mixed flour and water and let it sit in the sun. Next, I put all the ingredients in the bowl. I waited for 10 hours. I baked my bread in the oven. I felt so proud. Okay, because I could read every word, that's a good sign that they have enough sounds. If you have a word where you go, I can't tell what that is, or someone else might not be able to tell what that is, you might need to add more sounds. I think I'm good. Check. Okay, pictures that match my words. Does this look like breaking bread? Mm-hmm. Does this look like mixing flour and water and putting it in the sun? Does this look like me mixing ingredients and then waiting? Yeah, notice how I used 2 parts of the picture to show the 2 parts of my words. And this shows me putting the bread in the oven. Awesome, and being proud. Pictures that match my words. Check. Okay, uppercase letters at the start of every sentence. Do I have it on the title? Yep. Baking bread. Both words in the title get an uppercase letter. Okay. One way to think about this is after every period, the next word should start with an uppercase letter. So here's my first sentence. Do I have an uppercase F? Yep. Do I have any other sentences? Nope, so I'm good. All right, here, do I have an uppercase N in my first word? Mm-hmm. Do I have an uppercase I after the period? Yeah, this is going to be a new sentence. The period shows me that this sentence is over. And now I'm starting a new one. Do I have an uppercase I for that? Yes, I do. What about here? I have an uppercase I at the first sentence and an uppercase I for my second sentence. You can tell where my second sentence starts because it's after the period. All right, uppercase letters at the start of every sentence. Check. Lowercase letters in all other words. Okay, I gotta go through and look. Do I have any sneaky uppercase letters hiding in the middle of words? Not there. Not there. See, look. Look at all those lowercase letters. Every letter is lowercase except for the I in I and the first letter of my sentences. See how the rest are all lowercase letters? And gotta check the last page. Oh yes, very good. Check. Okay, do I have periods, exclamation marks, or question marks at the end of every sentence? I baked bread in the oven. Oh wait, I should go back to the beginning. I don't need a period on my title. First, I mix flour and water and let it sit in the sun. Period. Next, I put all the ingredients in the bowl. Period. I waited for 10 hours. Period. And I even have a question mark up here in my speech bubble. See? I baked my bread in the oven. Period. I felt so proud. Period. Good. And look, I even have an exclamation point in my speech bubble to say it. I'm not just saying, I'm so proud. I'm saying, I'm so proud. Periods, exclamation marks, or question marks at the end of every sentence. Check. All right, look at my pictures. Do I have labels? On that page, yeah. On that page, yeah. On that page, yeah. Check. And what about speech bubbles? I don't have any on my first page, but I don't really want any on my first page because you can't really see me. You don't need to have a speech bubble on every page, only where it makes sense for your writing. And I have one there, though. And I have one on the last page. All right, I have speech bubbles. Check. See how I use my writing checklist to check all the things? I know that you don't have a way to print it, but you can try checking it on your computer. If you don't have a way to draw on it on the computer, please do not use a marker on your computer. Please just use your finger and pretend. Go like this. Check. That's just as good. Have a wonderful time writing. Make sure that when your book is done, you check it so it's ready to share with the world. When you have a final book, please send me pictures. I love seeing what you're writing. Pause now to do your writing homework. Pausa ahora para hacer tu tarea de escritura. Finish your writing piece and then revise it using our editing checklist. Make sure it's ready for the world. Termine su pieza de escritura. Y luego revísela usando nuestra lista de verificación de edición. Asegúrate de que esté listo para el mundo. Friends, today we're going to be comparing by capacity. Can you say the word capacity? Ready? Say it with me. Capacity, capacity, capacity. And I'm here in my kitchen because we're going to look at some water cups and think about which one holds more water. When we compare by capacity, We're comparing by how much space is inside. We're thinking about how much could it hold, how much water or milk or juice could go inside. We're looking to see which holds more and which holds less. Those words more and less are going to be really important. All right, let's look at these two cups. Which one do you think holds more? You can say, I think. Point to the one that you think holds more. How do you know? You can say, I know because. Which one do you think holds less? How do you know? You can say, I know because. What is different about the cups? You might be saying that this one's taller and this one's shorter. Are they the same amount wide? About. What would happen if I filled this cup with water and poured it in here? You can say, I think. What would happen if I filled this cup with water and poured it in here? You can say, I think. Should we try it? Let me get some water. Now I have this little cup full of water. What do you think is going to happen when I pour it in the bigger cup? Let's see. Does it fill up the whole cup? No, it only fills part of it. Could this cup hold more water? Yeah, I could fill the rest of it. Let's see what happens if I fill this cup up. All right, now this cup is full of water. What if I pour it into this cup? Uh-oh. This cup is full, but I still have some water left. It doesn't fit. Now that we just saw that, I want you to think, which cup has more capacity? Capacity means it can hold more. You can say the cup has more capacity. Yes, this cup has more capacity. It can hold more water. Listen to the measurement activities. I will give them in English first and then in Spanish. Use items in your house and compare capacity. Use words such as has greater capacity, can hold more, and has lesser capacity, can hold less. Escuche las actividades de medición. Los daré en inglés primero y luego en español. Use artículos en su casa y compare la capacidad. Use palabras como has greater capacity, can hold more, y has lesser capacity, can hold less. Number 1, find 2 cups in your house. Which has more capacity? How do you know? Test it by pouring water if that helps you know. Press pause while you do number 1. Press play to hear number 2. Find 2 cans, jars, or bottles in your fridge. Which has more capacity? How do you know? Pause the video while you do number 2. Press play when you're ready to hear number 3. Number 3. Find a bowl and a cooking pot. Which has more capacity? How do you know? Test it with water if it helps you know. Actividad de capacidad. Número 1. Encuentra 2 tazas en tu casa. ¿Cuál tiene más capacidad? ¿Cómo lo sabes? Pruébalo vertiendo agua si eso lo ayuda a saber. Pause ahora para completar número 1. Número 2. Encuentra 2 latas, frascos o botellas en tu refrigerador. ¿Cuál tiene más capacidad? ¿Cómo lo sabes? Pause ahora para completar número 2. Número 3. Encuentra un tazón y una olla. ¿Cuál tiene más capacidad? ¿Cómo lo sabes? Pruébalo con agua si te ayuda a saberlo. Pause para hacer número 3. Hey there, phonics friends! So we know a lot about sentences. We know that letters can be put together to make words. We also know that words can be put together with spaces to make sentences. And sentences can be put together to make books. We also know that sentences start with one uppercase letter, a lot of lowercase letters in the middle, and then ends with a period. We know a lot about sentences. Today, I want to talk about complete sentences. Sometimes we say something and it's a complete sentence. But sometimes we say something and it's like, whoa, that doesn't make sense, that isn't finished. Let me give you an example. Ready? Ed Markey has a new red sweatshirt. That's a full sentence. That sounds right. That makes sense. What about Anderson is wearing new shoes? Very good. What about Kennedy has a new? A new what? Kennedy has a new what? Miss Minnie, you didn't finish the sentence. Okay. Kennedy has a new stuffed animal. Good. See how those sentences sound? When it's a full sentence, a complete sentence, it sounds right. It makes sense. When it's not a complete sentence, it's like, wait, where's the other part? Or wait, that doesn't make sense. Or wait, you didn't tell me all the information. What about Junalise does not like? Is that a complete sentence? No. Junalise does not like what? Junalise does not like pickles. I actually don't know. Maybe Junalise likes pickles. Junalise, you'll have to let me know if you like pickles or not. What about Valentina is going to the birthday party? Yeah, complete sentence. See how that works? You can tell the difference. All right, we're going to play a quick game. I'm going to give you a sentence, and you have to say thumbs up if it's a complete sentence or thumbs down if it's not. You ready for the game? Get your thumbs ready. Warm them up. Stretch out those thumbs. Are you stretching them? Or are you just watching me on the screen being like, whoa, Miss Minion's so weird? All right, thumbs ready. Up if it's a complete sentence, down if it's not. Draven is wearing. Draven is wearing what? Draven is wearing a cool hat. What about Sophia wants to go to art? What about Mariana has? Mariana has what? What about Emily is wearing a new dress? What about Manuel has a new red? A new red what? All right, your job for homework is going to be to write some sentences. Yes, write in your notebook. You can use your reader's journal, or you can do it on your whiteboard. But write some sentences about our friends in our class. Make sure they're complete sentences, that they sound right, they make sense, and that you don't leave out any parts. So don't say like, Jaden has a red. A red what? Okay, make sure you start with one uppercase letter and you end it with a period. Don't forget those 2 finger spaces too. And you can use your sound chart. Listen to the sounds and words. Use all the stuff we know. I'm going to put up a picture of all the names in our class too, in case you need help with someone's name. Pause now to do your phonics homework. Pausa ahora para hacer tu tarea fonética. Write some complete sentences about friends in our class. Make sure you have spaces, uppercase letter at the beginning, lowercase letters in the other words, and a period at the end. Your sentence should make sense and should not be missing any important information that makes someone say, "What?" Escriba algunas oraciones completas sobre amigos en nuestra clase. Asegurarse de tener espacios, letras mayúsculas al principio, letras minúsculas en las otras palabras y un punto al final. Su oración debe tener sentido y no debe faltar ninguna información importante que haga que alguien diga ¿qué? Here are all the people in our class. You might want to pause on this screen. Get your sticker. This is lesson 35. Getting close to our next prize. 5 more lessons, you can do it.